The people whispered that those who participated in these ceremonies would disappear, becoming lost forever in the jungle, never to be seen again. For centuries, the Mvemba Kingdom thrived. Its warriors were unmatched, its crops abundant, and its people were prosperous. The kingdom became a beacon of wealth and power in the region, attracting traders and travelers from far and wide. However, despite the kingdom's outward success, an unease began to settle over the land. The people whispered that the price of their prosperity was steep, and some began to fear the rituals that the king demanded. As time passed, the kingdom's rulers, descendants of Mvemba I, became increasingly obsessed with preserving their reign and power. They knew that as long as the rituals continued, the kingdom would remain blessed by the spirits. But the rulers began to make darker pacts, promising the spirits more than what was initially required. It is said that the kings, consumed by their greed and hunger for immortality, began to offer not just sacrifices of the innocent but their own kin, their own flesh and blood. This horrific practice created a rift between the royal family and the rest of the kingdom. The most tragic chapter in the Mvemba Kingdom's history began when King Mvemba III, the last ruler of the line, began to perform these rituals in secret, promising the spirits that he would give everything, including the life force of his beloved daughter, Nyara, the kingdom's heir. Nyara, unaware of her father's plans, was adored by the people for her wisdom and grace, and many believed that she could one day rule the kingdom and end the curse that haunted them all. But her father, desperate to ensure his own immortality in the kingdom's supremacy, turned on his own flesh and blood. On the night of the blood moon, as the kingdom prepared for its darkest ritual yet, King Mvemba III summoned Nyara to the royal palace. The night was suffocatingly still, the jungle eerily silent as if it, too, was holding its breath. Nyara, unaware of the terrible fate that awaited her, was led deep into the royal chamber, where the royal priests chanted in an ancient tongue. The air grew heavy with the scent of incense, and the sound of the drums reverberated like the heartbeat of the earth itself. The king, with a trembling hand, took Nyara's hands in his and whispered the final words of the curse. But Nyara, sensing the treachery in her father's touch, broke free from his grip and fled into the night.